Young and the Restless. Spoilers, Wednesday, for the 26th of August, 2026. Oh my god, besties. Welcome back to our channel. Today is Tuesday, a genuinely beautiful day to dive into the absolute madness of Genoa City. We are so thrilled to have you here as we break down the latest, most explosive updates. Grab your snacks and buckle up, because the drama we are about to unpack is going to leave you completely speechless. Let's get straight into the chaos. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right this very second. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am actually hyperventilating. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, speed walking through the aisles of the grocery store, because I just had to jump on here and vent. My soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare routine this morning, literally smearing a charcoal mask all over my face, and when I read the latest updates for Tuesday, August 25th, I dropped the mask on my pristine white rug and literally had to yeet my phone across the room. Bestie, be for real right now. The absolute cinematic mayhem that is happening on this show is straight up pushing me to the brink of insanity. We are not just watching this, we are invested. Like, I am personally offended by what Victor Newman just did, and I am totally living for the absolute dumpster fire that Victoria and Kyle are creating. Send help, because I cannot even process this level of drama. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let me catch my breath. Okay, so we all know Nick Newman has been going through absolute hell lately, right? Like, the fentanyl nightmare, hitting absolute rock bottom, the whole messy motel situation with Marie Kirkland, which is honestly so unhinged. Don't even get me started on the vibes of that motel room. It was giving major biohazard energy. But basically, Nick is finally back in the rehab center. He is literally sitting there doing jigsaw puzzles with Marie, trying to piece his shattered life back together. And because he is in rehab, he desperately needs a sponsor to guide him through this crisis. And who does Nikki Newman, the absolute queen of my heart, and the most desperate mother on earth right now, suggest for the role? Jack Abbott. Jack. Freaking Abbott. I am screaming. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, Jack Abbott as Nick's sponsor? I am spiraling. I mean, genuinely, think about the deep emotional lore here. Nikki and Jack have so much profound history. Jack literally saved Nikki's life when she was struggling with her own debilitating alcoholism years ago. He was her rock, her safe harbor when she was drowning in her addiction. So in Nikki's mind, who better to guide her beloved son through the darkest, most terrifying period of his life than the man who patiently walked her through hers? It makes perfect, logical, beautiful sense. It is a stunning, full-circle moment of healing. But Victor Newman? Oh, bestie. Victor is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with this man. Victor is straight up refusing to let Jack anywhere near his son. He is shutting the entire idea down with the force of 1,000 angry suns, and I am genuinely unwell over it. And honestly, Victor's audacity is astronomical. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier. But remember on Monday when Jack actually went to the Newman ranch to help the mustache? Jack literally extended an olive branch, trying to be the bigger person amidst all the family trauma, and Victor just snapped it in half, set it on fire, and danced on the ashes. Victor is basically throwing a massive, billionaire-sized tantrum because he cannot stand the idea of an Abbott, especially Jack, swooping in to save a Newman. It is giving toxic masculinity, it is giving unresolved trauma, and I cannot even deal with his ego right now. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this man prioritizing his petty rivalry over his son's actual survival. Like, wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Victor and Nikki literally just got back together. They just had this whole extravagant, Venice-themed romantic night at the ranch, reading love poetry in masquerade masks, renewing their vows, and pretending everything is perfect. And now, mere days later, they are already at each other's throats over Nick. I am calling it, the villain arc is about to go nuclear. If Victor pushes Nikki away because of his blind, irrational hatred for Jack, especially after Victor basically caused Jack to get kidnapped and stabbed by Patty Williams recently, Nikki is going to walk right out that front door, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because these two cannot go 5 minutes without letting Jack Abbott ruin their marriage. The stakes are astronomical, and their relationship is hanging by a literal thread. And can we talk about the psychological warfare here? Victor would rather his own flesh and blood struggle alone in his recovery than accept a lifeline from his mortal enemy. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece of a mess. I am clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle the gravity of these choices. Nick is fighting for his life, battling his demons, and his parents are fighting a proxy war over his sponsor. Genuinely, someone needs to rescue Nick from his own family before they drag him down with them. The absolute cinematic mayhem of Victor standing in his living room, barking orders about who is allowed to save his son, is straight-up villain behavior. Bestie, be for real. Victor is out of control, and I am hyperventilating just thinking about the fallout. Okay, switching gears, because my blood pressure cannot take much more of the Newman Ranch drama. Let's talk about Nate Hastings and Dr. Stephanie Simmons. Wait, did you hear that? I swear the Target intercom just beeped so loud, it scared my soul back into my body. Anyway, Nate and Stephanie. Genuinely, the chemistry here is off the charts. We know Nate has been spiraling ever since Devon basically blew up the Winters Company to start a non-profit, leaving the corporate world in shambles. Nate was so inspired by Devon's reckless passion that he confessed to Lily he wants to go back to medicine. He wants to be a surgeon again, which is honestly the best decision he has ever made, because corporate Nate was giving me a massive headache. And now, Nate is bonding with Stephanie. Oh my god, the sparks are literally flying off the screen. They are talking about him returning to his surgical career, but bestie, they are not just talking about scalpels and scrubs. The eye contact, the lingering pauses, the tension, it is straight up electric. I am manifesting this pairing so hard. But also, Stephanie has so much baggage. She just had that massive, world-shattering reveal with Malcolm Winters about their secret son, Holden Novak. Like, she is swimming in legacy family drama, she is dealing with the fallout of hiding a child for decades, and now she is about to lock lips with Nate? The drama is genuinely too delicious. Seriously, I was watching their scenes, and I couldn't even focus on the dialogue because I was so distracted by the lighting in the GCAC. Why is the Shadow Room and the GCAC always lit like a moody 90s R&B music video? It's giving very specific neon noir aesthetic, with those weird shadows crossing their faces, and I am weirdly obsessed with it. But anyway, snapping back to the tea, Nate and Stephanie are getting closer, and the spoilers say they are heading towards a relationship that goes way beyond friendship or being medical colleagues. Are they going to cross the line? Are they going to kiss right there in the middle of discussing surgical procedures and hospital politics? I am literally shaking at the thought of it. It is giving major Grey's Anatomy vibes, and I am entirely here for it. It's just so chaotic because Nate finally has Lily's full support to return to medicine, and now he might be finding love in the hospital corridors again. But honestly, I am here for it. Nate needs a break from the Chancellor Winters' corporate warfare. He needs someone who understands the high-stakes medical world, and Stephanie is exactly that. But wait, if Stephanie is Holden's biological mom, and Malcolm adopted Nate, and Holden is Malcolm's biological son, does that make this weird? Ugh. My brain is mush. Moving on, it's Genoa City. Everyone is connected in the most unhinged, convoluted ways possible, and we just have to accept the madness. Alright, brace yourselves. Grab a paper bag, because we need to hyperventilate together over this last piece of tea. Victoria Newman and Kyle Abbott. I am deceased. I am actually in the grave. I cannot even process the level of messiness that is happening right now. The spoilers for Tuesday say Victoria is going to propose something bold to Kyle, a bold proposition, and we already saw the weekly promo where they share an actual, literal, passionate kiss. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this pairing. This is not a drill, people. This is a full-blown emergency. Bestie, be for real right now. Kyle Abbott dating Victoria Newman? He is literally dating Claire's mother. He was just involved with Claire. He was married to Summer Newman, who is Victoria's niece. I'm spiraling into an existential tangent because the family tree is no longer a tree, it is a straight-up wreath. It's a circle of chaos. How is Kyle moving from the daughter to the mother without skipping a single beat? It is giving major, I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. I literally had to pause the TV and scream into a pillow when I realized where this was going. Like, I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of Kyle Abbott. He is officially on my do not perceive list, but at the same time, I cannot look away. It is a beautiful, messy, unfiltered emotional train wreck. Victoria is playing with absolute fire. She is supposed to be the co-CEO, the mature one, the peacemaker of the family, the one trying to keep Victor and Nikki from killing each other. And here she is, making out with Jack Abbott's son in the Jabot office. The hypocrisy, the scandal, the absolute lack of boundaries. I am genuinely unwell. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier. But remember when Victoria told Kyle she would enjoy knocking his arrogance into a million pieces? That line was so straight up cinematic. It was dripping with unresolved sexual tension. And now she is proposing something bold to him? What is the proposition? Is she asking him to form a secret corporate alliance to take down Billy and Victor? Is she asking him to run away with her? Or is it just a straight-up proposition to take this forbidden romance to the next level and completely destroy their family dynamics? Whatever it is, I am hyperventilating just thinking about the absolute chaos it is going to unleash. I am calling it. Victor is going to have an actual heart attack when he finds out. Victor hates the Abbotts. He is already losing his mind over Billy trying to take over Chancellor Industries. He is furious at Jack for trying to sponsor Nick. And now his golden child daughter is swapping spit with Kyle Abbott, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because Victor's head is going to explode. The stakes are astronomical, you guys. Victor is going to go on a rampage that will make his previous vendettas look like child's play. He will absolutely try to destroy Kyle, and Victoria is going to be caught right in the crossfire of a massive family war. And what about Claire? Poor, sweet, traumatized Claire. She has been through so much psychological torture, she finally gets a normalish boyfriend in Kyle, they break up, and now her mother is moving in on her leftovers. It's honestly so unhinged. I am genuinely unwell thinking about the Thanksgiving dinner at the Newman ranch. Who sits where? How do you even look your daughter in the eye after you make a bold proposition to her ex-boyfriend? Victoria is completely losing her grip on reality, and honestly, so am I. This betrayal feels like a personal attack on my soul. I am clutching my pearls so hard they are turning into diamonds. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, the psychological damage this is going to inflict on the entire canvas is off the charts. Kyle is just using Victoria to get back at Victor, right? Or is he actually into her? Because the age gap, the family ties, the corporate rivalry, it is the most insane, world-ending tea ever. I am sitting here in my car now, literally sweating, trying to process how the writers are going to untangle this absolute masterpiece of a mess. It is a high-octane psychological thriller at this point, and we are just along for the terrifying ride. And let's not forget Harrison. Kyle is a father. Summer was a mother figure to Harrison, and Victoria is Summer's aunt. The overlapping dynamics are so grotesque and fascinating that I cannot stop analyzing it. Every single time Kyle looks at Victoria, he has to know that he is crossing a line that can never, ever be uncrossed. But he doesn't care. He is arrogant, he is reckless, and he is trauma bonding with Victoria over their shared family misery. It is a disaster waiting to happen, and I am manifesting the most dramatic, tear-streaked confrontation when the truth finally comes out. I want screaming, I want crying, I want drinks thrown in faces at the GCAC. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. The sheer gravity of these events has made this storyline my entire personality. I am not okay. I need Tuesday to get here right this second. Between Victor and Nikki's marriage imploding over Jack Abbott, Nate and Stephanie's medical romance heating up the hospital corridors, and Victoria and Kyle committing the ultimate soap opera sin with their bold proposition, Genoa City is burning to the ground and we have front row seats. I am going to go reapply my charcoal mask, drink a gallon of water, and stare at the wall until the episode airs because my heart rate is dangerously high. Stay unhinged, besties, because this week is going to destroy us all, and I am totally living for it.